if you remember last time, we discussed about this, that probably, and as I saw from your messages, you would like the sphere to talk, right? So we
Yeah.
need an audio. We need for sure an audio. And I think we will have two different audios. We have this audio, and this is something that you wrote, so this is your text. Welcome to Vision Dreams. I'm Hypnos, a digital spirit guiding you through the world of dreams. Ready to begin? Are you ready for the journey? We can work on the text, but
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
this is first time. So I just downloaded the app. I just opened Vision Dreams for the first time. I'm getting this. I'm Hypnos. Okay, so this is the first time. Now, if I have downloaded this app in the past, so I'm a user that has already used Hypnos. I also want to have something for this user. I want like, welcome back to the Vision Dreams. New dream? No worries. So we will have for a new user and for a user that has already, because it's important to greet them. Okay. And now, to not complicate the UI, we will have only one scenario. So whatever it happens, you're going to be here. You're going to have the about and your dream button.
Nice.
The about button is going to send you to this.
Nice.
But preferably, for my opinion, I would personally like a lot if we can also have an audio here, not only the text.
Yeah. Also, in my dream vision, I want preparing video material about narrative of these projects and place them inside magical sphere. And when we put on the about button, and they start the audio storytelling and show some images inside magical sphere as a part of storytelling.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Actually, if you go and test Art Universe, our app, you will see that we are doing that. We have a video in the About section, so I think it would be great to have also video here.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, but now it depends on you. If you want, you can give me content and I can put it here. It would be really nice to tell something about the WoW Lab team. Something like at the end, this app is created by the WoW Lab team, blah, blah, blah. Something short, just to make some noise about the team that worked on the project. I think it would be nice.
I have some ideas about it. Go with me. In settings options, we have about button, and when we push about button, I want just open Windows with website about.
Okay, here in the settings.
In the settings, yeah, we have.
The about us. Okay, yeah. Understand. Okay. And the donation part, yeah, no, I have seen this before in other apps doing it. Okay. Here, I want to ask something, because do you have your Figma open? The one that you sent it to me?
Yeah.
One second. I'm trying to find something in your Figma. There was a message there that I liked a lot, so this is why I'm searching it. Give me 1 second. No. 1 second, sorry.
Yeah, of course.
There was somewhere a message. I think we need another audio message, and I thought that I saw it somewhere here written. Okay, yeah. So you have this message here. What is the first image that comes to your mind from your dream? I think that we can use an audio here. So here, basically in this section, what the user can do, he can choose the about, where he is going to go in the about part, and the other point is to press the tell your dream. Okay. So if we bring another audio here, it would be something to make the user press tell your dream. So I would bring an audio here that is something like what's that first thing that comes to your mind? Press tell your dream and let's get into the journey of understanding your mind. Something like this, you know. I would like to bring another audio here.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea, because in this step we want create the clear understanding what user want to do, and through audio we can give the message about, can tell your dream. Yeah, that's, I think, will be nice. In my vision, I'm preparing backend for control the stage of app and give the context and prompt instructions for each of these steps to AI. And we can create some instructions for first time greetings. We can create the instructions in IP backend for a few time visitors with background about their dreams. And in this stage, we understand the context about our users, and we create some unique text for these stages. I have one storytelling notes for these first stages. I think it will be cool. Each day, give some little gifts for the player, and generate for them each day some good value notes about good sleeping. And each day you can come and receive some unique notes about good habits.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. So something like okay, something like this, and let's
look at it.
Yeah. What happened?
You're right now on my Figma on?
No, I'm writing in mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's confusing. I have both open here.
I think in next stage of our development, we can create all our mockups just by our wish, with AI intelligence and all these powers.
It would be amazing. Okay, so basically, from the first time use or from the other scenario that you are a user that has already been here, you're going to end here, and it will be something like, what is the first image that comes to your mind from your dream? Okay, and then it continues. Press tell your dream and let's get started. This way, basically, we are sending the user into this button because we want him to press about.
Yeah.
But not so much.
Yeah.
Because we want him to go into the dreams, to create the dream, to see him doing actually what we created. Okay. Yeah. So once he presses this one, when he presses that button, okay, these are not correct buttons. Okay, once he presses that button, he's going to end here, right, with the first question. Now my question for you is it the first question, this one?
No, That's my notes about the onboarding sessions. And for onboarding, I'm create the series of questions to onboard the value of there. We ask about falling asleep, user about and state of this scenario for the user player.
So for where in the design is this?
This is in for another version, not in our version what we're preparing for right now.
Have you thought about the questions, the 3 questions that Hypnos is going to ask?
Yeah, of course. I have them, and we can discuss this in this because this AI ask us. And they ask first question about what kind of things we remember about our dreams, because different people can have some just flashy symbols about their remembers. And we receive first questions, and after that, audio AI make more questions based on your answers.
Okay.
And that sounds, yeah.
It's not going to be a limited amount of questions. It's going to be like more.
Yeah, they will be 3 questions. That's work on the prompt and on backend, and I think about user flow in this state, and I won't create just speaking flow without some buttons to interrupt this. Yeah.
I was just thinking about it in a way that could be easy. So, for example, we're having the first question, and the question could be also written and could be also an audio by Hypnos. So Hypnos could be talking, right? And you need to press speak, otherwise you can't press next. And you press the speak button because we need, I'm not sure. I'm thinking as a developer. You know, my background is also a developer.
Okay.
I have studied computer science, so I know how it works. So I'm thinking that we can't start the recording from the moment the question was asked, because there is a chance the user is not ready and he might be saying other things that we don't want to send to the backend. So what I'm doing here is leave the question, ask the user, put him in the power of pressing the button speak. So once he pressed the button speak, he knows that from that moment on he needs to start speaking and saying the response to the question, right? So he says everything, and we will be having something like you presented there, like a listening state with the loading animation that it shows you that it's listening. And once you're done, you press the listen button, that it means you stopped, right? Now
let's discuss this.
Okay, let's discuss.
Yeah, I think we can make more notes on this journey. First of all, in the first scenario, on the technical side, Apple Vision Pro ask the request to assist access to the audio recording. And we can understand where we the first time ask users to access to their microphone.
Exactly, here. Once you press speak, that means we requested access to the microphone. That means from that point on we are recording.
Okay, I have some vision about it. In the last state, we press tell our dreams.
Okay.
And the next more logical and easier step in next step, that's stage of recording. We're already in the discussion stage. And if we give to the user some options of choosing with 3 buttons, we can lose them.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. Okay. But what if we put only 1 button? So you press tell me your dream, tell your dream, okay? And then the question starts. So we go here. You can hear the audio. We take out this button and this button, and we leave only the speak button.
Yeah. I think it can work.
So to be something like, on Discord, sometimes the microphone works if you do this in the settings only when you tap. Only when you tap the space bar. That means it's like on walkie-talkies, that you can talk only when you're pressing the walkie-talkie. So something like this. This way, you're not killing the memory while sending a huge recording to the backend, and you're not also killing the app by having huge recordings that might be without any use.
Okay, let's try.
In the flow of listening. Okay, so we'll move only one button. That also means something that I wanted to ask you. Let's imagine that this is the main screen, right? And this is the main menu.
Okay.
If I'm a user that have already used the app, and I have already uploaded, let's say, 100 dreams. In the last 100 days, I'm uploading each day a dream.
Yeah.
And you're giving me the option, because I know this, because I've been using the app, you've given me the option of going to the calendar and seeing in a specific day the dream that I had. That means that me as a user, I would like to have access to not only give you a new dream that I want to add today, but I want you to give me access to my old dreams and to the settings. So what I'm saying is that I think if this is the main menu, because this is the first screen that you land on, even though you are a new or not user, that means we need to bring the calendar here and the settings here.
Okay, I understand your logic, but if we change Tell Your Dream on Continue button, we can simplify this logic, because in intuitive, when we press Tell Your Dream, we need in next stage just tell our dream.
Exactly, I completely agree. Hear me out a little bit. So we have right now two about buttons. We have this one, right? And we have the other one from the settings. This one, the About Us.
Yeah.
What I'm proposing is the following. If we take out this, we leave the Tell Me Your Dream in the middle, and we put on one side calendar, on the other side the info button. The main button that is going to attract you, and what Hypnos is going to tell you, is press Tell Your Dream. So this is the main button. It's going to be in the middle. So that means you have in the middle Tell Your Dream, and one side, on this side, you're going to have the calendar. On the other side, you're going to have the settings button. So what we could actually do is this About. I don't think it's too useful, right? Because it's a very, very easy app to use. Like it's not easy. It's a lot of work, but it's easy, the concept, for a user. I don't think they're going to need this, right?
Right. I can show the logic we have right now. I think you know that. Right now, on this first stage, we have buttons About or Continue. And in this logic, if you press About, you receive the notes about the functionality. And after that, I can show you.
What I'm saying actually is, imagine this. We can go back to having this as the main menu, right? This.
Okay.
This is the bar underneath. Have the calendar here. Have the settings here. And let's add another About. This is going to be about the theme. So here you're going to learn about the theme, and another about the app. So this way you have only 3 buttons: a big tell me your dream, a calendar icon, and then you have also this small settings button. So if you as a user, you're going to press, because some users are curious, right? And they start pressing around. If you press the settings, you're going to see immediately all the options. And we can put the about the app to be the first thing. Then you have background music, then you have about us, our mobile app, and donation. So on this order, let's say. I would change a little bit the order. In the order of importance. And you have also the calendar on the other side. You go to the calendar, you see everything that you have saved so far. You press tell me your dream, you go into that flow. At the end of the flow, you're going to save, and you're going to save to a specific date in the calendar. So in my thinking is we need the main menu, even though it's going to be a little bit of friction, right? Because you are adding 3 buttons.
Let's show on my translation. I think you can choose the views. You see them?
Okay, let me stop share. You're sharing? Yeah, I see.
Yeah. That's the first screen of the app.
The app right now.
We have about and continue. I think in this stage we already have on background some music and some audio greetings for this stage, and we need show some text. In mockups we have greetings text in this stage.
Exactly.
And in this situation we have in the logic about and continue, and more focused on continue button. If you press about, you have this and just continue button. You in the next step can go just on the main menu. If you press continue on the first stage, you also go to the main menu. And I think it can work with us in this logic. Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying, right? So from continue, you got here in your tell me your dream, having the calendar on one side, having the settings on the other side. What I'm proposing is to have from the start only this.
I think that can work. And if we press setting, I think we can save just one about us. And if we press about us, I think that works on this logic also. We open this window with settings, and if we press our mobile app or donation, we open our sites.
Okay.
In your in our new logic, this can work as a first screen and give all interactions to the users. And I think it can work as well and cool. And in this situation, in this stage, when we see this magic sphere, they need to ask us about something.
Exactly. Is what I was saying in the design, that in that state, I want this. What is the first image that comes to your mind from your dream?
I have some storytelling vision. I want to share with you.
Yeah.
I think for first interactions, this discussion, this dialogue, because that's the greeting stage, first of all. After we press tell our dreams, we start dialogue about the dreaming and ask the questions. We have greeting stage. Okay. And for this stage, let's go through. Maybe I find some ideas about it.
No, I understand completely. You want it as simple as possible, the flow. So this is what we need to focus. The main idea from my perspective is
Oh,
yeah.
I found them.
Oh,
In
perfect.
storytelling format, in greetings, about first asking us something. It can be magical interactions. If, for example, magic sphere hypnos ask us tell some magic words for start our experience, something like a catchphrase, and for say this catchphrase for starting our experience, I think it can be small interesting words game when you put your hands on the magical sphere and tell exact magical words. I think it can create some immersive experience vibes.
Okay, perfect. So, I will not work on any text or anything. I will just clean the flow on my perspective here, clean it up. We need to see on the question.
And after that, after tell our dream, you tell your dream, we start our dialogue, and after that, I think we need to show the listening button and not speak button.
Exactly, we will have the listening. So basically, you hear the question, you see it also.
Yeah.
And once you're ready, you press speak. Now the speak button, it's a listening button. So when you're finished, you can press on the button to stop listening, right? So it's like.
Okay. Do you sure we need a speak button? Maybe we have just tell your dream and listening button.
I'm the only thing that I'm afraid, Paul, and I will be clear with you, is that I'm not sure the users are going to know when to start. So we have two options.
Oh, I understand. You think about the largest of maybe some informations for recording and sending and won't minimize. Don't worry about it because on backend I work with new reality IP function and they work on some another stage on sending some information packages. And in this format, I think we can just create this dialogue flow.
I'm also afraid of something else. Imagine the following. You're asking the question. Let's say that you're Hypnos. Ask me the first question. Like,
what do you remember about your dream?
Exactly. So you're Hypnos. You just said this. I'm in my headset. I just heard your question. I have the orb of Hypnos in front of me, and I see the question, and I also hear it. If you don't tell me, you as a guide, as a AI smart guide, if you don't tell me, after you hear the question, you can start speaking and saying your response. I will not know when to start as a user. And not only that, but I will not know what is the right moment to start speaking, because there is a chance that I'm a user that I read really fast. So you're not yet done speaking, the audio is not done speaking, and I have already started speaking. So what happens then logically? What's the point of starting listening? Okay, you might say that the point of starting listening is from the moment you press tell me your dream.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with you. It can be an option. But what if I am with friends around me and I'm testing your app and I'm also speaking with them? So one asks me, how is the app? And I start speaking with him. And at the same time, you're listening what I'm saying because you think, you the app, think that what I'm saying is the dream. But actually what I'm saying to my friend is that this app is really cool and so on and so on. You're not doing a recording of what I wanted to say about my dream. You're actually recording everything that I'm speaking. You see my point?
Yeah, I see your logic. I see your logic. They have some benefits. I think more easiest way, that's lowest buttons we can do. If I press some command, tell your dream, and about after that I need to press something one more, that can be more difficult. And I think you have right ideas about players. They maybe don't understand, they can speak. And on the front end, create some instruction to invite the player to after these questions, start involve players to discuss with us that. And I think it can work in this point of view. How do you think?
Okay, yeah. That means, first thing right now, that means taking out the speak button completely. But we need a listening button that shows you that it's listening. And I think that's something that would be really helpful. And hear me out here. Only one button, the listening button.
Yeah.
What if before it starts having the text listening and the animation, what if it's a countdown? So it's like 3, 2, 1, listening. You understand? It's like 3, 2, 1, listening. In the same button, you have 3, it changes to 2, 1, and now it's listening. So you know that, okay, now I can speak. I'm just saying.
I think it can be one of details to show this. I think more humanized way, that's by voice asking speak.
I think, yeah. Okay, that means that you need to create the questions in a way that at the end of each one of the questions, or at the first question, to invite the user, like, okay, no, to be something like, what was your dream like, the one from last night? Please, after my question is done, start speaking, start telling me about this, you know, and then
in this version of AI, you can interrupt. AI can interrupt, you can interrupt, and that works more flawlessly.
It can start. I have an idea. The listening button should appear only after the question is done. So the audio tells you, like, please start speaking, and the listening button appears right then.
I think that can work, but I think we create more reactions of interactions if I understand. Okay, we push this button and this button change. That's logic for me reasonable. If I push this button and I have something changes on sometimes, I can don't get it, I think.
Okay. We'll think about it also. Now, one small question. How do you move from one question to the other? How the AI knows when I finalize my response?
Yeah, that's interesting questions. For backend, I create this logic. We have the logic of asking question, and we have some system prompt where we understanding do we have some information for this criteria. And in our dialogue on the backend, we also analyze this dialogue and get some flags to understand the stage of this discussion.
So basically, you automatically from the AI move to the next question?
Yeah.
So I don't need to press next question or something?
Yeah.
So at the end, let's say all the questions, I responded to them, we are done with our discussion. There should be a generate button, right?
Yeah, on the end, I think that's the right, because we ending discussion part and we show the next stage where we show this stage we start the magic of generating.
Okay.
And on the listen button, I think we can add some details, because the sense of listening buttons, that's also ability of end of our discussions, and show some exit button on listening, for example, to show to understand we can press this listening button and end this listening.
Okay, and if you're ending this listening, where should it go? Like, for example, I press the X from listening because I want to close this conversation with you with Hypnos.
Yeah.
Where should I go next? I'm going back to the main menu, the one with Tell Your Dream, or I'm staying here and what I have already told you, it will appear generate button.
Yeah, I think it can be back in this stage. That's a good question. I think that can work for the main flow menu when we press tell our dreams. On backend, I create the event of a new dream, and they already exist and receiving some instructions for creating a 360 degree and choose some music and effects for next stage.
Small question. Take into scenario one situation. For example, I have been responding to a lot of your questions. You're Hypnos, right?
Yeah.
And I'm responding to a lot of your questions. But at some point, I press the X on the listening. But we have been discussing in the last 15 minutes, so I have invested a lot of time already. What are you going to do? Are you going to verify with the AI if you have enough responses for you to generate a dream? Or are you going, even though I have been speaking in the last 15 minutes with you, to send me to the beginning again?
Okay, I get it. Your logic, if we don't show the X button, we simplify the stage.
Sorry?
If we don't show the options of cancel our discussions, we simplifying.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, for this version, let's do it in.
You know why I'm
version.
afraid? Because it might be a stupid ass user, because always there is one that stays there for 15 minutes, starts speaking, saying the dream, and presses the X. And you, because and because you don't know, you the AI, you the programmer, you don't know the point that he left the conversation. And
I have some notes about this situation. So let's discuss what happens if we press calendar or settings in the stage of telling our dreams.
Okay, I don't think we need. So if you're in the flow of telling your dream, you don't have the option of pressing calendar, neither settings, nothing. The only moment you can press those two options in the beginning or at the end, and I will explain why. Because we want the user to concentrate in telling the dream without anything else. So in the beginning, if he presses the calendar, he's going to see all the other days where he added a calendar event.
Or first create your dream.
Exactly. So go in the flow of create your dream. You create your dream. When you're going to save it, you're going to see the calendar and the settings. Otherwise, in the flow of telling your dream, you don't have access to anything else. Only questions and listening.
Let's understand what we show on the button ornament UI.
So on the button ornament UI, I'm thinking that we need to have only the listening part when you're in the AI talking discussion. And so what you're seeing right there, this is the option that I was thinking before, but now that I understood what you tell me about how the AI works, I don't think we need calendar and settings. We need only the listening. So you as a users, you are seeing in the ornament only the listening part. That means that you need to talk. And because Hypnos is going to continue asking you questions, until Hypnos is done and you finalizing talking, you're in this state.
Okay.
I think otherwise we're going to lose the users. Imagine Hypnos asking questions and out of nowhere you start pressing the calendar.
It can be.
It can be, but it can be a bad experience, and also users losing details, Hypnos not understanding everything, and not having a great conclusion.
Let's simplify this and create some simple stage. When we tell our dreams, you don't have the calendar and setting buttons. I think it can be works. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it and thinking about the next stage.
Okay, perfect. I'm taking notes, writing down. We have 3 options only in the beginning and end.
Yeah.
Start and end. And I think this way is going to be really easy because let me also take a look on your designs. So I'm at the end, right? The dream is generating. The dream has been generated. Okay.
Yeah, we need to simplify this next stage about when we end our
I'm looking
discussion.
at both designs. Okay. I have here mine, here yours. So once you know your design, also you can come here if you want in your design, so we can talk on it. So here is already generated, right? Here is generating. Do you see me? Yeah, I think you just appeared.
No.
Here. Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Here is generating. We're going to have a big button that it says that it's generating, and here will be like something good. Thank you for our discussion.
Yeah.
Now give me some time to think. We put some nice music, something blah blah blah. I don't think it will take a long time to generate, right? Okay, and you get here, and here what you're going to have, you're not going to have yet this. I don't think you need the calendar and the settings yet. You need the view my dream, and you also need the save option. And now it's where it comes in handy, because no, I think at this point you need save, view my dream, and a dream analyze button, something to give you text, because you have 3 options, right? You have the option of seeing your 360 dream. This is view my dream.
I think that's the main step, and
main important in the middle. Then on the left, you need to have access to this text, the dream analyze, the one that I'm seeing here.
I think we can simplify and show the analyze just after we look at our dream to create this in one user journey. Because if I look at some visuals and listen the story about these visuals with music, I think that works more well.
Okay, so view dream first. Okay, then from the view dream, you will see the dream analyze. And once you see the dream analyze, you can save it, right?
Yeah. Let's discuss about this stage for creating the finalized UI, because right now that's not right. On this stage, we press first of all our view dream. We inside the dream, and this is a new stage where AI tell some insights about our thoughts, based on consciousness, about psychology, and give you some value about it. And in this point, we have these discussion options. We can discuss with AI about this experience. We have these options. And after these discussions, in the next step, we have the safe options of this experience. We save analyze of these dreams, all discussions, all 360 degree. And let's create the vision, how it works on the UI.
Okay, so how I'm seeing it personally is that I think after the generating is done, the first main thing is to press view my dream. The generating button, that it was the listening button, and now it's a view my dream button. And only that. Only one button with view my dream. I get inside the 360, so I'm in the 360.
And after that, you can, I think, put analyze to understanding what the instruction start.
Okay, now I have analyze. At the bottom of the analyze, I have view 360 because maybe I want to go back. Like, let me go back and see it again. And I also want to save it.
Yeah, I think that's have logic. If we inside the 360 environment, we can access from this environment, create that's important, and create this environment like an environment in Apple Vision Pro with gradient availability, and with right icon for this environment. Right now we have something.
I have something in mind for the view dream. Now, the important part is to understand the following. So we get out, we see the dream analyze. We have the option to go back in the 360 and to save it. Once I press save, it will appear the save dream with the calendar. This one, right? And I'm going to choose the exact date for which this dream was, and I will press save.
One correct notes. That works like mindfulness in Apple Vision Pro. You record the dream on the date you right now. You choose.
Okay. So I'm going to save it for today, right? I'm not allowed to select the date. It's going to save.
And our ideas back to this experience tomorrow and each day of the week, 7 days, to create some journal of your experiences.
Okay. Now, what I'm proposing is, after you press save on the calendar thingy that you are showing me here, I want to go to the main menu. So basically we're going back from where we started. And if we go back to where we started, we're going to have tell me your dream in the middle, settings on the right, on the left calendar. So now if I press the calendar, I can go to that design with the calendar that Andrei created, if you remember, where I can see all the dreams and I can see them by date. So I can select one, and when I select one, I can go back and have the same UI that I was having before saving it, because I will have the dream analyze in front of me, and I will have the dream view button. So basically what I'm thinking is that once you press on one of the dreams that has already been saved, it's going to open you the dream analyze in front of you, so you can read again, and you can go and see again that dream from back then.
I think when we choose some options on our calendar, we can, in my vision, show the 360 environment in our bowl, Magic Sphere. And when we choose some dream, we need to show the button go for it. We need to show the options how users can back to this experience. and after them choose some dream and tell and push go to the dream. Inside dream we can tell about analyze this dream and show this record.
Okay, now it's clear. Okay, great.
I think we can polish more the final stage where we have all this. I think in this stage they little bit messy. We need to understand more clearly what kind of buttons in what stage.
I totally agree with you. So, question: are you working in the weekend? This weekend?
Yeah.
I will try to have a call with you on Sunday, if it's all right. I will send you a message on Telegram with the exact date after I booked it on the Calendly, and I think that we will have a good version for that point. Let's do another call then, and we finalize it. And
cool. I have for you some last note.
Okay, tell me.
First of all, about this calendar. I think we can discuss more about the logic, because I think one of the information I receive after all experience, that's some text about the dreams. For example, that's a happy dream, that's a dream about family, about wellness.
And how are you going to do this analysis? Is it going to be done by AI, or is it going to be done by some text that the users should add?
I create the logic that's done by AI, and they create some flags to the system and say these flags.
Okay, so the logic is done how? Sorry, it interrupted a little bit.
Yeah, and this text, I think on UI, we need show on the informations about the dream. For example, my dream about fly about the Earth, and some text superpower, and add this tag in this section. In these sections, right now that's not work, and we need to give them more sense. And on our mobile version, we have this logic. We have the analysis of journal of your dream. You have some notes day by day, and you have the options receive the review of all of this information. And I think more valuable to change this part, all dream happy, and create all our dream, and on these sections create another buttons, analyze. And on this situation, I just create the prompt for analyze our dream and show the text of this analysis. I think let's simplify. For that's my big vision for this version we create right now. We can just cancel this. Yeah.
So on the calendar, we're going to have on all the dreams that were saved, right? Everything.
Yeah.
With the dates in front of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's clear and sound. What other sections this needs to have?
Yeah. Right now, that sections don't do anything. Let's for our version simplify and don't show this all dream happy, because this information I think we can show on information about each of this dream, not about
in the analysis part. Okay, now if we do it like that, that means that we have this dream collection, and we don't need any more the tabs, right, on the top. We don't need them anymore.
Yeah.
So if we take out the tabs, that means we can have one more, right? We can add, like now you have 4, we can add like a 5th row if you take out the tabs.
Yeah.
Or we can make it smaller.
I think that's for scrolling in each of this way. I think one of the interesting point on front-end UI that's on the end of this preparing fit all size of the window in some one systems mockups of size to understanding in each window we have some right size for each stage and
okay, I understand.
For create
we can create this. I don't think it's an issue. I can talk with Răzvan to create one size for everything, so it looks perfectly everywhere. It's not like they're changing every time, getting different. We can only have the analyze to be bigger because you have text there.
I think we can create some system with one size for one free for this without this changing. And on Apple Vision Pro updates, I finding some interesting solutions how to create UI to blank. Maybe you see something on this app. I can show you. When we change our UI, we not just we blend UI and they grow 1 to 1.
Okay, so you're saying about we know, we have done this.
Yeah, cool. And I think something like that can work perfect with our sizes. We just understand, okay, we have right size for these situations and different stage.
Okay, it makes perfect sense. Okay.
I think
really
we
happy with our
everything.
Discussion today.
Yeah.
It was a long discussion. But really
Thank
useful.
you. Yeah. Have a nice day.
You too, Paul, and we'll keep in touch. I will write you in Telegram. Thank you for everything.
Yeah.
Keep in touch.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.